one of the precursor events to the Messianic age. So the Jewish people must return back. A significant number of Jews must return back to the land of Israel before the Messiah comes, and that will trigger wars, when nations will go to war over Jerusalem. And the Bible tells us this will be the motherlode of bad ideas. And all the nations that go to war against Yerushalayim will be destroyed. I strongly encourage you to read the whole book of Zechariah. The whole book of Zechariah is only 14 chapters. I want to warn you that, let's say the first half of Zechariah, because it contains a series of visions, there are 8 visions, you might have a little difficulty with that. But this part is very easy, really easy. Okay? So I don't want people might open Zechariah and they'll come to visions. You need help with those visions. Not all of them are clear. It's not organic chemistry difficult. It's not rocket science, but you have to understand what's happening. In fact, Zechariah himself, who's having these visions, who asks the angel, what am I looking at? So if you don't understand, remember, someone greater than you, Zechariah, didn't understand what he was looking at either. Anyways, my holy brothers and sisters, this is a very important thing. The children of Israel must return back to the land of Israel before the Mashiach comes, and there's going to be wars. And nations will gather and go to war against Jerusalem, and those nations that do that will be destroyed. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to take the weakest of them. See verse 8 and verse 9. I encourage you to read from the beginning of the chapter. This is not a difficult chapter to read at all. It's very easy. There are some chapters in Zechariah that are not so simple, but this one is not difficult. Nations will go to war. The Jews who are weak, should be weak, God will strengthen them. They'll be like David, even like the angels of the Lord of hosts. There'll be a tremendous trauma that will occur during this time for the Jews. Although the Jewish people will be very, very successful, it'll be in those days that Hashem says, right before this, that I will destroy all the nations that go to war against Yerushalayim. Just please read it for yourself. But in the midst of this time, there will be a tremendous trauma for the Jews in Israel. Something unbelievable, horrible.